Christie, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit to our listening audience and tell them a little bit about what's, you know, in a general sense, what's going on in San Diego.
A little background. I grew up in Chula Vista, California, right on the border. I could actually see the border from my house, and I've just seen tremendous changes in my 3.5 decades there. You know, I moved back there because I always loved the Southwest and the different cultures and being a melting pot. Unfortunately, when I moved back, things had changed. All of a sudden, if you have blonde hair, you're a blue-eyed devil. You actually get beat up and attacked on the street. Exactly. Not only by the La Raza, Reconquistas, Azatlanders, but also the police department that I thought we were supposed to be protected by. It's a really, really, really sad state of affairs when you can't trust anyone where we live now. And I'm in a special circumstance because I believe in the truth and exposing it, no matter what the cost. And I've been doing that for about a year. And I guess the last straw was when I tried to place a citizen's arrest on a police officer who had, you know, used force, unnecessary force on me 4 different times on video after we were segregated by race at a public event on a public street. Yeah. Well, a few big places put a quick complaint form to the SDPD, and they were inundated with calls, so they, I guess, decided to silence me by pretending that there's an eyewitness of me committing a crime basically 100 miles away from where I was on this day. I was even on the front page of the newspaper in Orange County to prove it. Anyway, I wake up to a bunch of people knocking on my door. Christie, open up the door, we're going to break it in. They're basically accusing me of a crime. They're not really sure. Well, I haven't been accused of anything yet, but they are confident that they're going to find the evidence of crimes that I've committed in an illegal encampment that had been going on for 20 years that the police, the chief of police, the captain, the mayor had been covering up for years and years. NBC, Ana Garcia, did an expose on that and actually had a migrant living there undercover in the canyon while child prostitution is going on every single Wednesday and Saturday.
I believe it.
Documented. Oh, this is just nuts. So every time, you know, we finally hold this big protest and bring attention, you've got to clean this up. Party Homes, D.R. Horton, you are not going to sell any more homes if you don't clean this up. Some of it was San Diego property, and then some of it was Rancho Santa Fe tomato farms, who, you know, billions of dollars a year, who are importing all these slave laborers.
Exactly right, sister.
Yeah, and what's really interesting, though, to note is that all these migrant rights groups and this and that, they advocate these inhumane living conditions. Brush fires, living in fecal matter, the child prostitution. Well, I know everybody's afraid of me because I'm a domestic terrorist and everything. But I've actually made friends with the migrants. I have them on video telling me the girls are as young as 13 years old. Anyways, after the McGonigal Canyon protest, we decided to go down there. Oh, it's all cleaned up. Yay, let's celebrate, take some pictures. Well, we just happened to stumble upon the prostitution thing still going on. So we turn in this evidence, and I call these people at ICE and Homeland Security saying, this is still going on. I promise you. Look at my video. Here's the pictures. So we were assured by Captain Boyd Long that they were going to be there. This was November 25th when we, you know, last ran into it. Then December 2nd, they assured us they would be there undercover and break it up. All the while, the mayor and chief of police are in the paper and on the news and in interviews. There is no child prostitution going on here. Okay, well, I guess I'm a liar. Anyways, so we show up December 2nd just to see. We were hoping, we were almost a mile away, looking way down, you know, with Zoom and binoculars, thinking that we're going to watch a police jump out of the brush any minute and take pictures, and woohoo, this is great. Well, 8 hours later, and we see the girls and we see the guys line up, and we called it, you know, we called the captain and not the mayor, Captain Boyd Long, and then we called the other number, and It's like, hello, this is going on right in front of our faces. Can you please, you know, come down here? Don't worry how you spell my last name, just get here. So they met us about a mile away, and their comment was to me, well, really? Even if you do have the child prostitution caught on video, it's not going to hold up in a court of law unless you have the exchange of money on video. Okay, I'm sorry, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I gotta go. I got some girls to save. So we ran down. It took us probably 15 minutes to get down in the canyon. And then we get down and we're like, okay, what do we do now? All these guys are running out of the brush everywhere. And, you know, we're unarmed. We're just, you know, citizens. We didn't even have a bottle of water, no flashlights. We're there in the middle of the night. Police finally come down, threaten to arrest us once again for trespassing on private property, while the girls literally 15 feet away, you know, through the brush, and we're like, what do we do? Just jump, jump. I mean, it's really silly if you see the videos, but the range of emotions, you're thinking, I mean, what do we want to save them, but at the same time, we're going to die, so. I think SDPD wasn't happy about that either, so of course we, you know, we did our best. We did not save the girls, but we did scare the guys. I went in and made friends with them. They took me directly to the crime scene, all the evidence. I was able to video, take pictures, turned it all in, and then, of course, the migrant march, and I posted these videos and other ones exposing the SDPD and the double standard and the racism and the discrimination and how every crime we reported down there, the only one that ever gets threatened with arrest is us. And it's always the same thing, trespassing. They're covering it up, and they are obviously getting money from it. I mean, how could you cover something up that inhumane and despicable for all these years and do nothing about it but, you know, bully citizens, you know, racist citizens, of course, because, you know, we're the only one trying to save the illegal aliens. But see, this is a really rich area, and less arrests equals less crimes in this, you know, multi-million-dollar neighborhood. We exposed it. I posted the videos contrary to everyone's advice because, you know, it's reality, and I'm really surprised that Bill O'Reilly or Sean Hannity or, you know, that this isn't national. People have to see this.
Christie, what's the effect of the San Diego Minutemen? Now, I've heard stories that they're the most effective and the best Minuteman organization.
I was the one that started that rumor.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know, I guess technically I can't say we because I was actually kicked out.
Oh, kicked out. Now, wait a minute, wait. I need to understand. Let's see, the nation's star video logger, and I mean literally, folks, and it's a competition. It's not a written, I mean, it's not an intentional competition. But I have an opportunity here with Rory Warden around, and where I'm willing to go, I can produce some good video. But I've got to tell you, 3 months ago I got on YouTube, and Christie's videos consistently are hands down better than anybody else's. It's not like watching paint dry. If you're going to watch one of Christie's videos, you're going to get to watch the resistance she runs into with the police and the migrants. And you also watch a kind person with compassion. So I bring all that up.
Don't mislead him. The videos, no. I'm not a videographer. I don't even know how to edit. What makes them so powerful is the reality.
That you're recording.
It's not because I'm a videographer or good.
Well, no, but a video logger is all I said. A video logger. You're just out video logging the invasion.
Yes.
Okay, you're not, I make no claims or didn't mean to mislead that you're this huge, what you are is fearless in the face of the enemy.
Yes.
And so, that being said, the Minuteman, the San Diego Minuteman kicked you out. What?
Well, okay, it's not an established organization. What it is, basically, and essentially, is an email list with one leader sending out the email. This leader doesn't actually lead all of the events, but has an email list. So there really aren't that many people in San Diego that actually call themselves San Diego Minutemen. We're either Minutemen, Independent Minutemen, Patriots, Concerned Citizens, Truth Brigades, Citizens Brigades, people from all over. And I do want to say they are, you know, the greatest group of people I have ever met. In fact, everyone in this movement from here to Florida that I've met, and I've worked from here to Texas, So it's a wonderful group of people.
We're out of time. We want to thank you all for watching us. We're sorry about the sound problems. God bless you. God bless the United States. Say good night, Christie.
Well, good night, Christie.